Jordi, overall, when you look at this game, what would you just say contributed to the outcome of this one?
Controlling the controllables, and I don't think we did. You can control how you take care of the ball. Obviously, turnovers are part of the game. I always tell the guys, 14 turnovers are mine. Do whatever you want with 14. Anything past that, we got to be better. We got to be better with how you space the floor, what decisions you make, if you play off 2 feet, so on and so forth. And obviously, not having 19 for 23 points, that points off turnover, we lost right there by 12 points. After that, the second chance points, we were aggressive. We got, 15 second chance shots, which I like for 18 points, but they got 22, so we lost there again, and those are controllables. Are they going to go with 0? For sure not. But those are the controllables. And, like when you get punched is, can we come together, right, and respond? And, up and down, I don't think we did all the way through, and I'm expecting our guys to be better. So, we cannot control if we go 7 for 40. I think the shots were good shots. I wish we would shoot better, but I'm not mad at the guys. Take the shots. Shots were good. Also, we had opportunities to crash and get second chance points. So those misses are part of those, second chance. So I'm okay with those. We just got to be better.
When it comes to the three-point shot, I know you said you're not mad about the looks that you guys are getting, but just kind of what's your message to the team about finding that rhythm and just staying with it?
For sure. I mean, when you keep doing the right things, usually works out. And when you take possessions off here and there, or you don't always try to do the right things, is when you get caught into, you cannot pick and choose. So, like I told the guys, keep shooting it. But then there's other things like, coverages and things that we've talked that we were supposed to do. Simple things, not super overwhelming. And we didn't have the consistency to do it. And, we paid for it. Like I said, we're not going to get this game back, so we can be mad at ourselves, and obviously move on. We're going to have a good game coming up in Miami, and we have to go and be better than today.
Why do you think Utah was just effectively able to double and trap Cam Johnson, or did you think you got good looks and just missed threes off the defensive pressure that they were kind of showing him?
Yeah, I mean, the one thing is obviously good job on them for blitzing CJ, but I think that 6 turnovers to 5 assists, it's not good enough. And I think the intentions were good. I think he was throwing the pass to the short roll. It was just like the execution was not good. So I thought for the most part he knew what we're supposed to do. He's just never been in that position. Every time Cam Thomas has been blitzed, we've got clean execution out of it. Like if you turn it over every time, or for the most part, a lot of times you got blitzed. I think in the second half he was better, but those turnovers for sure we paid for it.
You alluded to, CJ trying to operate with how Utah was trapping them, but it looked like any time he gave the ball up, it either resulted in someone else then turn the ball over, or it just didn't turn into a look you guys wanted. Do you attribute that to you guys not being used to CJ being the one getting trapped, or is that just more Utah was more active on defense than you were expecting?
Yeah, like I said, giving them credit, I think our guys should know, and if they don't, it's my fault. But we should have known how to space the floor versus blitz, especially in the middle of the floor. And like I said, for the most part, when we executed right, we had the shots that we wanted. Obviously, turn it over is not what we're supposed to do. And, we got to be better. It's like when you play with the lead and then you stop and relax, basketball gods, then they punch again, and then you don't come back. So I think it was a matter of how we handled ourselves and how inconsistent we were.
Ben got his first double-double of the season tonight. Just what are your thoughts on the way he performed?
Turnovers, same thing. We need him to be better. 10 to 6. I mean, maybe a couple less. I like his aggressiveness. I like how he pushed the ball. 15 points, 10 assists. I also wanted him to rebound better. But I like his performance. I like how fast he made us play. And, he's taking positive steps. Right now it's back-to-back games where he's playing higher minutes, and he's been aggressive. He's been trying to organize his teammates, use his voice, and I'm happy to see that.
Going off of that, for Ben and his aggressiveness, it was a season high 6 free throw attempts. He made his first 5 free throws. Just in what ways have you seen him just work on that area of his game, even in practice?
Yeah, I think he works every day, and we trust that the shot's going to go in, and that's pretty simple. Also, his teammates support him, and that's how it works. So he's got to keep being aggressive, because now if he's comfortable in those areas, getting to the free throw line and getting to the paint and finishing and then finding his teammates, all of a sudden, you have a weapon that can help. It's not one-dimensional. He does a lot of things for his teammates, and that's a good thing to see that.
And what was the main turning point tonight for you guys?
I think just turnovers, and then that, obviously that's going to affect the energy getting back. Too many easy transition buckets, now offensive rebounds.
Jordi talked about controlling the controllables. When it comes to the turnovers, was there anything defensively that they were doing, or how do you kind of make of what you guys did on your end?
I think just it's like a little bit of a mental fatigue. As a point guy, I got to take care of the ball, just make sure we're in the right places, make sure I'm reading the floor right, and then just putting the guys into positions to be successful. I think I got to do a better job of that.
Ben, from your point of view, what are the keys to getting this offense rolling again?
Taking care of the ball, and believing in our system. I think we got a lot of great looks from 3. I don't think we shot the ball well. 7 for 40, it's right there. If a lot of those shots go in, it's a different conversation,
Obviously, ever since Dennis got traded away, you've pretty much been the guy that has to be the leader of this team, especially at the point guard spot. How has it been trying to shoulder that extra offensive load while trying to be the facilitator and score more at the same time?
I think it's been fine. It's just an adjustment a little bit. Obviously you take one guy out. We got some bodies that are down, but that's the way it's going. So we just got to stay together and just keep working.
You had a season high tonight when it comes to free throw attempts. You made the first 5. For you, just kind of what's the comfort level of being aggressive, stepping up at that free throw line, and then having your team just kind of back you as well?
Yeah, I just got to keep getting there. I feel good at the line, feel confident, so I just got to keep getting there, finding my ways to get there, and obviously it's going to help the team. Yeah.